different perspective and brought us to trying to bring the picture to be more clear and clearer to all of us. But I decided not to repeat or try to imitate the other speakers' speeches, because everyone has given us a knowledge enough. But I decided to give some thoughts how to act in more practical way as Western and international activists in the world towards what's the effective way to support and to take a part of the resistance against the Zionist occupation to Palestine. Very important to know that the Zionist movement, which is, there is no identity now for the Zionist movement. The Zionist movement is an international movement now. They are part of the main core of the establishment that they're really ruling the world through their own interests. So what we can do, each one of you in your country, try to eliminate the Zionist influence in your country. The Zionists, they penetrate all the societies. They penetrate all the, you can say, all the kind of the different, not only the societies, but the governmental and the officials and even the military establishments in your own country. That means that Zionist is the main enemy for all of us. Zionism, it doesn't take only because he's a Jew, he's a Zionist. No. As you heard Rabbi Wise, that he is from a movement called Jewish Against Zionism. The Zionism now, there is a Christian Zionism, there is Islamic Zionism, there is no identity as such, but it's an establishment on its own as well, and that the main aim for it is to control us all by, like your countries now, they are under the mercy of the international bank, and that international bank ruled by them, governed by them. All right. So for that, we are, as a resistance representative, all right, whether it be Lebanese or Palestinian, it will be great to have you sharing us of liberating Palestine through liberating your countries from the Zionism. Then you help us to liberate our country. We can do that by our own. We don't need anybody else. Just take the burdens and the pressure that this kind of support of your governments to this entity, that would give the life of that occupation entity, which is the Israeli occupation as well to our land. So for that, if you put enough pressure to let all these Western countries don't send weapons and support the Zionist movement and the occupation in the occupied Palestine, then we are militarily, we are ready to liberate the whole Palestine. All right? If you weaken the Zionism abroad, we take care of them in our land. Okay? So that's why we are calling to form a real international front of a real free people, that we can combine our joint forces or combine our efforts and to facilitate our own, whatever we have in order to go in the right way and the right track, to have a strategy which can really help to ease the burden on our people everywhere in the world. This is the thing. I carry now the salute of the Lebanese and the Palestinian people, the Lebanese and the Palestinian resistance, to all of you. And personally, I got many calls from, for example, Madla Mandela from South Africa, who he sent you the best regards to everybody here. But please let me, or allow me, to salute Professor Pacias Vangalis, sitting here, coming from Greece today, overpowering his others. Casillas Vangelis, he's the pioneer. He's the pioneer of all the missions of breaking the siege in Gaza more than 17 years ago. Every inch, every mission, he was the brain behind it, and nobody knows that. So let's give him a salute because he deserves to be. Of course, there is many faces here. They shared with me personally a real mission that we faced bullets together. We joined the same cells after they kidnapped us in the international waters. And some of the guys here as well, whether it be Dr. Ali and Dr. Khalid, through the Lebanese National Resistance Front, through the Lebanese Resistance Islamic, we joined the same trench at the same, we faced the same enemy, and we took bullets on each other. We protect each other. Our chest was to protect our brothers, never mind who they are, in the face of the enemy. So for that, I just don't want to be, speak for a long time, but this is the main issue and the main idea is let's work together and form such front. We all think in the same way, we all sail in the same boat, and we all share the same destiny. So let's face, let's fight, and we shall be victorious because we are the sincere, honest, humane, and we shall overcome for sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything.